Hello, I'm Adam. Welcome to Everything at Bruce Shredder. Today we're going to be talking about research. We've got a lot of research, planning and organisation. We're going to be showing that. We're going to be showing display preparation. We're also going to be showing the ingredients and the equipment we're going to need for cooking this masterpiece. We're going to also need sourcing the ingredients of equipment. We'll be taking a trip to Woolies and the garden at Cooroy Secondary College. Food risk and allergy information and OH&S issues. We're going to be showing all those stuff as well. We're going to be showing preparation of our dishes, so it'll be a whole time lapse on me making the dish. Group reflections, it's only me all by myself I'm doing this project with, so we'll just be talking about all the negatives and the positives and what can be improved in the future. First of all, we're going to be talking about research. So, evidence of research. All my information came from Wikipedia. I mean, some people don't like Wikipedia. They think, oh, all the information is not true or whatever. But it's the easiest source to get all the information quickly and efficiently as possible. So now on to the organising part. Luckily, I'm all by myself, which just makes it really easy. I just got a list of tasks I did in class, what date, what period it was, and who was responsible. Me, obviously. So everything was organised, but unfortunately some of the project stuff was not done on time, like posters, PowerPoint presentation, etc. But I'll get to that in the time lapse. Now we're going to be talking about the ingredients and how we sourced them. So first of all, we got the La Famiglia garlic slices. La Famiglia means the family in Italian. Next we got some red onions. We only need, I think, 2 of those. The tomatoes and the basil were sourced from the food team at Cooroy Secondary College, so I thank them for that. And the glaze we got from Woolworths. Rich and sweet with balsamic vinegar or Mondiana. Yeah, some Italian stuff I don't know, unfortunately, but we'll talk about that in the time lapse. Okay, now, so we're on the time lapse now. First of all, we're cutting the tomatoes into smaller pieces before we dice them. As you can see, I'm cutting the tomatoes now, using a very sharp knife, so I've got to be careful that I don't cut my fingers off. Putting them in the bowl now for me to mix later to come. And I'm just cutting the tomatoes. Anyway, so we are making bruschetta. As I said earlier, I'll wear my pajamas, which is probably isn't the best thing, as it's getting a little bit of my pajamas is getting on the food, so it's probably not the healthiest thing in the world. I'm putting more stuff in the bowl now. Other things to talk about. So we have my family over. We have my uncle's girlfriend, my dad, and I'm there. So this meal's for 4 people. It's pretty good for 4 people actually. There was just enough for everyone, so I'm really happy about that. They are watching footy in the background. So as I was cooking, I was also watching the footy. I don't know what game it was. It was definitely a couple of weeks ago, so I don't really know. Plastic bags, yeah, they're annoying. But that went in the bin later, so yeah. Alright, now we're dicing some tomatoes. So you gotta make sure they're small, but not too small, not too big. They have to be just right. Don't want too small, because you want to be able to taste the tomato. Now as you can see now, I am getting the juices out of the tomato. The juices have to be out of the tomatoes, or it just won't taste good. So to get the juices out, it's best to use your fingers. Please don't take it out of context, but yeah, using the fingers to get the seed of the tomato was the most satisfying part of this whole cooking thing. Yeah, I'm still juicing them, so yeah. Now later in the video you'll see some flies getting into the house. We had the big door open, which was a big sliding door, so Dad can watch the footy outside and everything. Yeah, and then all the flies, I think they were finished breeding and they needed somewhere to rest or something like that. So they didn't breed in the house, luckily, because I would have lost my flock. So what the flies were doing, they were just got in the house and they were just sitting on the walls and the roofs, just doing nothing, just being a nuisance. So when I finished out, my dad sprayed them all and then that ended up on the floor dead. But that was after I cooked everything, so... Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the time lapse. I'm enjoying creating this at the moment, so... I'm cutting more tomatoes. The bench is getting a bit messy now because all the juices and the seeds are getting everywhere. But that will be disposed in the bin afterwards. When I finish the tomatoes, and then I'll be cutting the basil, as you can see next to the bench. I'm cleaning my knife now, making sure... Right, now we're getting the onions. It looks like I skipped the cutting basil part. Oh well. To cut the basil, you just have to... I just use my hands, just split them apart, cut them a little bit, and just chuck them in the oil. It's really the easiest part of the cooking, but... Now, the onion. As you can see, I am trying to figure out how to peel the onion. I was stuck on this for a while, and then use my knife. I used my knife to cut the top and the bottom bits off, which was, I think it was like the, where the onions, how onions grow. I don't know. Still trying to figure out how to peel it. It's annoying. Fridge is opening and closing. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. So other things, the presentation, I didn't get enough time to finish it, unfortunately. Like, the poster wasn't even, I hadn't even done it. Alright, here now we're getting help, which is good. Got Nino's giving up with me, when Nino came in and the dad came in, I was like, Dad, here you go, just cut this bit off, bing bong wang, and done. Now I'm cutting the onions into smaller, I gotta dice, make sure the onion's really small. So anyway, back to the presentation part. So the poster, I didn't even start it, I didn't have enough time. The PowerPoint presentation was barely started. It was just the method recipe, the flag, and where it's from, and it's just simple history parts, which I explained earlier in the video. So now we're dicing the onions up, which is really good. Because, yeah. Now, when I was cutting the tomatoes, it took like 40 minutes to cut them. Like, it was the worst part about making bruschetta, is just cutting the tomatoes. Because there was heaps of them, you have to make sure there's a lot of them. And you gotta take the seeds out, that's the satisfying part. Alright, so it looks like now I'm done, so... Oh, no, it looks like I'm cutting more onions. I'm just still dicing them to make sure they're really small, as Braylon told me back in March the 28th when I did the better bruschetta. There's going to be a problem I'll be facing, but I'll be talking about that in a minute. So you're getting onions off the knife, because the onions stick on the knife. Now I'm putting them in the bowl. And then when I put all the salads in there, you just mix them up. So yeah, as I'm putting all in the bowl now, all the onion in the bowl, yeah. So now I'm mixing it all up together, because you gotta mix them up together. That's because you're getting the onions all over the tomatoes over the basil over the onions and the tomatoes. That makes it taste nicer because it's all mixing together. Alright, now we're doing the garlic bread. So, La Famiglia garlic bread, as I said earlier, La Famiglia means the family in Italian. So, unfortunately, this is the problem I'm having now. The garlic bread is way too thick. And I'm a bit upset. Like, I thought there was the ones that I got last time, but they weren't. It looks like they were thicker garlic bread, so... Now I've got my sharp knife again, cutting garlic bread into smaller pieces. Yeah, I'm not happy about how the garlic bread was thick, but when I put it in the oven it came out, it got a little bit more finger. So when I put it in the oven, like, I preheat it and cook it at the same time. Like, my oven's modern. Like, you just put on the fan bake and it, you know, after 15, 17 minutes, it's cooked. That's how I cooked all my other lunches. Yeah, right now it's in the oven. Alright, now we are putting the salads onto the garlic bread. So as I mixed everything up, you can see the tomato, basil, onion is all together and on the garlic bread. For this I had 2 trays, just like it last time back at school. I'm just putting it on now, and I'm going to do the next tray after when I serve this to Dad, Nino and his girlfriend. I'll be having the second dish, the second tray though. Alright, now we're putting the balsamic vinegar on, which is the best part of bruschetta. Like, yeah, so the time lapse is finished, so thanks for watching that, and we'll get to the group part or reflections next. There we are, on to reflections. So overall the day was fantastic. I enjoyed this cooking task. It's better than writing lines all the time. Yeah, it was a good activity. So the positives was it got best dish, which is a good achievement for someone who doesn't cook at all. I'd like to give a thanks to Raylene for helping me on the day. You may think it's a bit unfair that was best dish because I had an 8 helping me, but the thing is, yeah, I'm not a good cook and I need all the best help I can get, especially in working by yourself. Like, you have to have someone helping you. So other positives were, yeah, everyone enjoyed it and it was a great task to do. So the negatives, the presentation was probably the worst part due to I didn't have enough time to finish the presentation. I could have, but I didn't just have the time, unfortunately. So it was just my presentation that was half finished and the bruschetta that everyone loved. So improvements in the future. I don't think there's anything to improve on the day, but when I was cooking at home, yeah, garlic bread was too thick. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video. Sorry my voice is a bit mumbly, but it's really hard when you didn't write a script. So thanks for watching and ciao.